We have a special treat for us today. Got Jamie Morales in the house. Yeah. So glad you're here, Jamie. I know they can't see you yet, but they'll get to see you here in a few minutes. So hope you guys are all doing well today and enjoying your day and staying safe. And every Tuesday and Thursday, we're bringing some live music and a quick thought for the day to try to just stay encouraged and stay spiritually healthy. And glad you're watching along. And a cool thing to do right now would just be to share this. There's a share button there at the bottom, particularly if you're watching on your phone. It's super easy. Just share it to some friends, some places. In fact, while we're doing that, I'm going to do the same thing. So maybe we could all just stop for a minute. I'm gonna share this to a couple of groups that I'm in, and just say, "Hey, join me now." And I'm gonna pop that into a couple of groups that I'm in right now. So let's see how that goes. Yep. So maybe you could do the same thing and kind of pardon the pun, but spread this. That would be cool, and we would be able to enjoy this with a lot more people today. So spread it around, share it, make sure everybody is that you want to invite into this today. Maybe you know somebody that's by themselves and they could just use some live interaction for the next few minutes, and then also enjoy some great music. Adam is behind the scenes. He's going to be playing the guitar, so it's not canned music you're going to be hearing today. It absolutely is live music, and Jamie's going to be singing today, and so I'm excited about that. But just share that to a friend, invite a friend, and let's spend a few minutes together today. And love to have you along for the ride. So, what's the best thing that's happened so far for you today, right? What is that? Go ahead and tell us, chat in there. What's the best thing that's happened to you today? I'm going to actually put that in there. What is the best thing that's happened today? Maybe I spelled everything. Nope. I love autocorrect, right? Because it always, I'm a fast typer, but not a most accurate typer. And so I've got to always proofread everything. What is the best thing that's happened today? How about that? Anybody want to answer that? What's the best thing that you've got that's happened today? And be a part of the conversation as we go through this today. So I'm glad you're along for the ride. Well, we're getting close to getting started here. And so I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad you're along for the next few minutes. We're just going to be a part of this and want you to join in in the conversation, ask a question, answer a question, because I got a few words of encouragement for you today. And then Jamie's going to be singing for us in just a minute. Adam's in the background playing, and then we got our technician crew that's here that's going to be doing an awesome job for us today. So I'm really glad that you guys are here to join in with us for a few minutes. All right. Well, let's get started. I've got some encouraging words for you today, and I hope that that's how you'll take those. I want you to find some hope and encouragement. And so let's think about when a crisis actually hits. You got to do the smart things that are needed for sure to kind of make it through a crisis. And so what are those smart things? Well, you listen to the experts, right? Don't assume you know it all. Definitely don't get all your news from a source that is not helpful, right? And so you listen to experts. Right now, it's stay at home, right? When we started this thing, we were calling it our 19-day stay at home. Well, we've extended your stay, all right? And so you stay at home, and that's what we do. If you're going to make it through a crisis, you listen to experts, you stay at home, and you only get out if you have to get out. Then you got to make some good choices too. Maybe when you go somewhere, the best thing you could do is just stay in the car. Or when you get home, the best thing you could do is really clean up and wash your hands. And you're just listening to all these things that we're learning. And what I'm seeing is that maybe as Americans, this is so new to us that we're not really good at this. And so one of the best things you can do to make it through a crisis is just listen to some experts on this and what they're telling us. Have you ever heard that saying or heard someone say, "This too shall pass"? Meaning that this is not going to last forever. That saying it doesn't come from Scripture, but history tells us, it's an interesting fact, that King Solomon had a ring made with that saying inscribed on it. Now, I thought that was really interesting. Why would a king need a ring that says this too shall pass? Kind of like a wedding ring. It would just be a daily reminder that this isn't going to last forever. And so I want to bring that to you today and just let you know this isn't going to last forever. In this world, there's going to be times of trials, there are going to be times of testing and hardship, and that is absolutely guaranteed. And so you have to internally ask the question, why would God allow this to happen? Have you asked that question yet? Have you gotten to the place where you started to think, why would God allow this? Like couldn't he stop it? And the answer is, well, of course he could stop it if he wanted to, if that's what he wanted. In fact, the truth is one day he is going to stop it all and history's going to come to an end. Why? Because this too shall pass. So here's the truth. We're going to get through this together. And one day this coronavirus crisis is going to be a part of our history. I was thinking about this. One day we're going to tell our grandkids about how God was working through the middle of this. But that's not today, because it's really difficult to see how God is at work while you're right in the middle of it. But one day we're going to look at this and we're going to look at the trouble from the other side of it. We're going to look at the hassle and the inconvenience from the other side of this. And I think we're going to be amazed at what God did. Let me ask you this. I was thinking about this morning. Do you remember what your biggest struggle was before this coronavirus hit? I mean, think about that. What were you so worried about before all of this hit? I had to really pause and think, man, what was taking all my time? What was taking all of my energy before all of this hit? Do you know what it was for me? I was all wrapped up in how is our church going to get a third campus started in the next 12 to 18 months? That was like my big item. Like, I'm on this. Here we go. And then all of a sudden, in one instance, in one media statement, all of that stopped. And in 5 days, God used us to start 3 campuses: a YouTube campus, a Facebook campus, and a website campus, like an online campus from our website. What? That was not in our plan. That is not what we thought. It's one way that God has been using this in me and in our church. And when this is all done, you know what I know is going to be true? There's going to be more challenges for you and I to face. This is just the part of our reality on earth. So what do we do with that? How do you make it through a crisis? It's this: you always live with hope. If you're a Jesus follower, you choose to live with hope. Why? Well, it's because of what 2 Corinthians chapter 4 says. It says, our light, and I like this word, and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. So what do? We fix our eyes not on what we can see, but on what is unseen. Since what is seen is temporary, this too shall pass, but what is unseen is eternal. Let me give you a couple questions to think about today. The first one is this: while God does not cause bad things to happen, how do you think he wants to use this time in your life right now? And then here's another question for you is, what have you placed your hope in during this crisis? And is it going to be enough to sustain you through it? Well, I hope you'll be safe today. We've got some great music. Like I said, Jamie's here with us today. Adam is in the studio as well. He'll be playing kind of off camera. Jamie's going to be leading us in a song, and maybe you just sing along with us today and as a part of that. So I'm going to swing it around to these guys, and Jamie, say hello and lead us on, okay?
All right. Hello, everybody. All right, y'all sing along with us. The weapon may be formed, but it won't prosper. When the darkness falls, it won't prevail. 'cause the God I serve knows only how to triumph. My God will never fail. No, my God will never fail. I'm gonna see a victory. I'm gonna see a victory. For the battle belongs to you, Lord. I'm gonna see a victory. I'm gonna see a victory. For the battle belongs to you, Lord. Oh, Sing, there's power. There's power in the mighty name of Jesus. Every war he wages, he will win. I'm not backing down from any giant, 'cause I know how this story ends. Yes, I know how this story ends. I'm gonna see a victory. I'm gonna see a victory. For the battle belongs to you, Lord. I'm gonna see a victory. I'm gonna see a victory. For the battle belongs to you, Lord. You take what the enemy meant for evil and you turn it for good. You turn it for good. You take what the enemy meant for evil and you turn it for good. You turn it for good. Sing that with me. You take what the enemy meant for evil and you turn it for good. You turn it for good. You take what the enemy meant for evil and you turn it for good. You turn it for good. I'm gonna see a victory. I'm gonna see a victory. For the battle belongs to you, Lord. I'm gonna see a victory. I'm gonna see a victory. For the battle belongs to you, Lord. Amen.
Well, hey, thanks a lot for joining us today and being a part. So glad that you dropped by. Make sure you catch us every Tuesday and Thursday at noon, and we'll be live and have some music and hopefully a word of encouragement. You guys stay safe and just know that we love you and we're here for you. Reach out. We'd love to hear from you. And every Tuesday and Thursday, share this around. Let's try to help as many people as we can. Few minutes of encouragement. Thanks a lot for being here.